Oftentimes in life, we are missing something, but we don't know what we're missing. And so it's causing a lot of resistance in our lives, resistance to receive the manifestation that we're calling in, resistance around sharing the advice and trying to help someone. Maybe they're resisting the advice that we're giving. Or there's a challenge that has popped up on our path and we're trying to overcome the challenge, but we feel resistance in our lives. What's missing? Patience. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sydney and I'm a spiritual mentor. If you can't guess by today's topic, I am talking all about patience and how we are needing to learn how to embody patience in order to follow our soul path. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for choosing to press play on this video and joining in the community. I'm always showing up here sharing different pieces of wisdom, information, advice, and tips on spirituality, energy, healing our shadow self, and connecting to the universe. And trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. I also share a lot of this information in written format on my website, in my blogs. So if you are on your spiritual journey and you are wanting to learn more and gain more information and open your perspective, then definitely check out my website. All of the links are in the description below. If you've been following along in my community for a while now, thank you again so much for being here and for choosing to watch this video. I truly hope that you walk away being able to receive something, to feel supported and guided on your path. So jumping back into today's topic, how to embody patience on your soul path. So there's a lot of different things that we are doing in life in order to follow our soul path. Like I was saying, maybe we're manifesting something that we truly desire. Maybe we are working with somebody else and we're trying to give them clear advice, but they just aren't able to receive it. Maybe we've hit a challenge and we're trying to overcome that challenge in the best way possible. In those three situations, and in all situations in life, we need to learn how to carry more patience. When we're not carrying patience, when we are trying to control the situation, maybe if we are calling in a manifestation, we're trying to think about all the different ways that it can happen, and we're trying to control by taking all the steps and setting everything up. Maybe we are pressuring somebody else when we are offering advice, or we're feeling pressured when somebody else is trying to offer us advice. Maybe in that challenge, we're feeling overwhelmed. We're feeling stressed out because something is not working that we want to be working. In that sense of control, pressure, and overwhelm, the energy is resistance. Oftentimes, we can actually notice the resistance that is in our bodies when we are paying attention to our emotions, when we are paying attention to how we feel. I would encourage you moving forward in life, no matter what's going on, to check in with yourself and ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Am I feeling resistant energy? And you'll know. You'll know if you feel a tightness in your chest. You'll know if your mind is saying, I got to do this, that sense of pressure. You'll know if there is a resistant energy that is showing up in your life. That resistant energy is guiding us to recognize that we need to embody patience. You're meant to flow. Your soul path is not about knowing exactly where you're headed, how you're going to get there, and all the steps to get there. It's about recognizing that the universe has set the plan up for you. The universe has set the path up for you. And all you can do is show up today, recognizing the opportunities that are currently in front of you, acknowledging the choices that you have to make right now, and then making a decision that feels best for you, that allows you to move forward. That is the act of flowing. It's like you're moving down a river. You don't know where the next turn or bend is going to come from. You simply are flowing down the river. If you believe that you should be heading in a certain direction and it's not working out in the way that you want it to work out, then you're actually paddling upstream and you're pressuring yourself. You're forcing the universe to move in the direction that you want it to move in. And you're creating that resistant energy because you're not allowing yourself to flow with the energy that currently surrounds you. Now, I'm not saying that if you're in a challenge to go with the toxic environment. I'm not saying that if someone is offering you advice and it goes completely against your values to follow their advice. That's not what flowing is. Flowing is about acknowledging the energy that is currently surrounding you, acknowledging how you feel internally, and asking yourself, how can I shift? How can I change? What choices do I have to create a little bit more ease and grace in my life? If somebody's giving you advice that goes against your values, then maybe you need to shift and change in a different direction and flow down a different path, because it sounds like that path is causing resistance in your life. Don't know what direction to head? That's when patience comes in. Patience comes in when we don't know what step we need to take. Patience comes in when we know what we're calling in, but we haven't received it yet. Patience comes in when we're in the middle of a challenge, but we don't have the resolution. Patience is a peaceful, calm state. Right? Control, pressure, and overwhelm causes resistance. Peacefulness, calmness, patience creates flow. And when energy is flowing, new energy will flow into your life as the old energy flows out. When resistance in our lives, we're gripping onto something, we're trying to hold on to it. We don't even realize that we're holding on to a rock and we're allowing ourselves to drown in the river as the water flows past us. So when we learn to carry patience, when we are in a peaceful, calm state, and we allow the energy to flow and shift around us, do you know what happens? Well, solutions, opportunities, blessings flow into our life. That sense of patience is not sit still and be quiet. For some people, if that feels good, then maybe that's what patience is for you. But for other people, there's this need to move. There's this need to take action. You can carry patience in action and in rest. So how do you embody patience in order to flow down your soul path? You need to learn how to guide yourself into a peaceful state, into a calm state. Because when you are at peace, when you are at calm, you are carrying the energy of patience. It's the idea that you know things are moving forward. You know energies are flowing. And when you carry calmness, you allow that flow to flow right into your life. When you're carrying pressure, you feel stressed out, you feel overwhelmed, and it's creating resistance. So ultimately, patience is about coming back into that light, that uplifting energy of peacefulness, and calmness in order to let the other energies flow. Because again, flowing down your soul path doesn't mean you know what's coming. It means that you are patient and ready for when it comes. So you're aware. If you're feeling pressured, if you're trying to control things, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you might not be able to acknowledge the opportunity that's flowed into your life when it has. So embodying patience on your soul path is about trusting that the opportunities will come. It's about having faith that there's a bigger picture and the universe is looking out for you. It's about carrying patience in a way that feels good as you pursue your passions, as you work with another human and find compromise or resolution. It's about carrying patience while you're waiting for that manifestation to come in. It's about carrying patience for the resolution to show up when you're in a challenge. So how do you embody patience? Well, it starts off with recognizing, being aware that there's resistant energy within you. There's resistant energy showing up in your environment. Once you are aware, then you have to shift that energy. And in order to shift that energy, you have to move. So shifting energy might mean, if you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed, that you have a good cry and you let that energy flow out of you. Shifting the energy might mean choosing to work on a different task, recognizing, ooh, this is feeling very pressured. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to work on something else. And as I feel more purpose enter into my being, I'll come back to that task knowing that it will flow a lot easier. In order to embody patience, you have to embody peace. You have to be willing to create inner peace. Spend time in nature, because Mother Earth is the most patient energy that surrounds us. Mother Earth doesn't force a tree to bear fruit immediately. She knows that in time that tree will grow, and when it's ready to bear fruit, it will. Mother Earth doesn't get angry when a rainstorm comes down. She knows that at the right time, the clouds will part, a rainbow will flow in, and the sun will dry the earth. Patience is about knowing that things are always shifting and evolving and changing. And so the energy that you're currently in, if it doesn't feel good, you're choosing to shift that energy, knowing that more beautiful, uplifting energy will flow in. So embodying patience is about choosing to acknowledge that what you currently feel is resistant. Then choosing to shift that energy that you feel. Once you've shifted your energy and you find yourself in a space of peace, in a space of calmness, you know that you are carrying patience, because more beautiful energy will flow into your life. And it's up to you to carry that sense of peace and calmness for as long as you can. The moment that something shows up in your life and creates more resistance, then it's a reminder to again shift your energy, because there's a lot that is out of our control. So the only thing that we can do is come back into ourselves and ask ourselves, how do I feel right now? What can I do to create a better feeling? Once I create a better feeling, then I know I am flowing with my soul path. When I'm in a feeling that doesn't feel good, that's when my ego clicks in and says, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be over here, I should be over there, I should be this person, no, I should be this person, which creates resistance. It's no wonder we don't feel satisfied or fulfilled after accomplishing a task when it comes from a very pressured state. Because that pressure, that energy stays in our body. And all of a sudden there's another task that we have to do. And it's this never-ending need to feel satisfied, but we never actually get to the point of feeling satisfied because we're taking action from pressure. When we take action from purpose, we live from a peaceful, patient space, knowing that everything's flowing. And I feel fulfilled because I've taken action on my purpose. I've led myself to feeling better, which means that more energy will flow in that will feel better. More opportunities, more blessings will flow in. So embodying patience on your soul path is about, again, acknowledging that you feel resistance, shifting your energy and choosing to come back to peace, to come back to calmness, and carrying that energy as much as you can. I encourage you to grab your journal and ask yourself, when do I most often feel resistant? How can I shift my energy? How does it feel when I carry peace, when I carry calmness? And how can I create more peace in my life? Maybe you ask yourself, where do I want to carry patience? Because if you know where you need patience when you currently don't have patience, it's going to be a lot easier for you to become aware in the moments that the resistance has come forward. So you're going to be a lot quicker to guiding yourself back into that peaceful state. Couple of tips to create peace: meditation, spending time in nature. For me, having a dance party in my kitchen, that always helps me to shift energy. Doing a yoga practice, if you working out can help you to create inner peace. Journaling out all your fears can help you to release that energy, shift that energy, and come back into a peaceful state. There are so many other ways that you can create peace. Peace is an internal state. So no matter what's happening around you, you can be at peace. It's a choice. If you want to learn more on your spiritual journey, and if you're ready to dive a little bit deeper, then check out some of the links in the description below. I have a couple of different spiritual ebooks that can guide and support you through self-awareness, through learning different practices of releasing, through connecting with the universe through Mother Earth and animal signs, animal messages. I also have a meditation membership if you want to take the next step and you want to join a spiritual community and use meditation as a way to release stress and create peace. I also have a couple of freebies that could be very beneficial to you if you're wanting to learn more about shadow work. If you're wanting to check out some meditations, you can check out my freebies below. I really hope that this gives you a little bit more inspiration and knowledge on how to embody patience for your soul path. I look forward to chatting with you next week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video, and hit up the thumbs up button if you liked it, and drop a comment below. I'd love to connect with you. I will chat with you next time. Bye, friends.